In this video, we will cover how to use your T25 instructional audio system. The T25 is designed to evenly distribute the teacher's voice throughout the room so all students can clearly hear and understand the teacher. The T25 amplifier is generally located on a shelf or countertop, but occasionally can be mounted on the wall. It is connected to a speaker or speakers in the ceiling or on the wall. This is your Clearmike, and it's really easy to use. You have one button to turn it on and off. That same button is also your mute. Clearmike hangs comfortably around your neck with its magnetic lanyard. You'll want to adjust it to the proper length using the clips on the side so that the top of the microphone sits just below your collarbone. This puts it in proper location so that whether you're in the back of the room or turned to face the whiteboard, your voice is clearly heard throughout the room. Here's the good part. When the Clearmike is on, you no longer need to project and use your teacher voice. Just speak in soft, conversational tones. Once you are used to wearing the Clearmike, you'll begin to experience a calmer classroom, and students become more engaged and focused. You'll also notice that at the end of the day, you will have more energy and less vocal strain. The T25 is the control and connection hub for your instructional audio system. There are 3 selector buttons that you may choose to adjust the levels for audio input, audio output, and tone. There's an audio input volume to control the level of all your connected media sources. If you need to connect additional media devices to play through the audio system, use a standard audio cable to connect an audio device to one of the audio input ports on the T25. The other end should connect to the audio output or headphone jack on your device. If you have a student who's hard of hearing and uses an assistive listening device, the transmitter can be connected to the audio output on the T25 in order to retransmit all audio directly to the student's receiver. Finally, you can power down your audio system by pressing and holding the power button for about 2 seconds until the power light turns off. To wake it back up, simply tap the power button again. The first time you use your Clearmike, it should be on the charger and ready for use. The power status light is on the front of the microphone. It will turn green after a full night's charge, indicating the battery is ready. A red light indicates that it's still charging. Remove the microphone from the charger. You'll see that the talk mute light turns white. This indicates the microphone is on but muted. The Clearmike automatically mutes when you remove it, so it stays quiet while you put it on. When you have the Clearmike around your neck and positioned properly, go ahead and tap the power mute button. You'll notice the talk mute light will turn blue, indicating the audio is live. At this point, you should hear your voice coming through the classroom speaker. Now we need to make sure the volume is set to an optimal level. It's important to avoid setting the volume level too high. Louder volumes actually cause students to become fatigued and may result in feedback when you walk near the speaker. The optimal volume is at a level where you can just barely hear your own voice. If you need to turn the volume up or down, you can press the volume rocker on the side of the Clearmike. As you adjust the volume, the change is also reflected on the microphone display. Once the volume is set, you generally don't need to adjust it throughout the day. At this point, just begin teaching as normal. If you want to have a private conversation, step out into the hallway, or stop using the Clearmike for any reason, just tap the power mute button, the light will turn white, and your microphone is muted. There's generally not a need to fully power your microphone off, as the battery will hold its charge all day around 8 hours. But if you wish to turn it off, press and hold the power mute button for about 2 seconds and you will see the lights go off. After you release the button, the display will also turn off. To turn it back on, hold the power mute button for 1 to 2 seconds. Release the button when the display turns on. The microphone will be ready to use when the talk mute light turns on after several seconds. At the end of the day, you will need to return your microphone to the cradle charger for nightly charging. As I mentioned, a battery will last a full day, but will need to be charged each night. A full charge cycle takes about 5 to 6 hours. Place your microphone in the charger. You'll see that the power status light will glow red, indicating charging has started. In the morning when you return, your microphone will be fully charged and the power status light will glow green. If during operation the power status light turns red, that means your battery charge is running low. There will still be 30 to 40 minutes of operation before your battery is fully depleted. If your building is equipped with an alert notification system, you can connect that with the contact closure interface on each T25 system and use the Clearmike to send an alert. On the side of the Clearmike, there's a red alert button. When activated, this sends a signal to the T25 to close the contact, which will then initiate the prescribed action, such as notifying the appropriate parties of a classroom alert. Press and hold the button for 2 seconds to activate the alert. After the alert has been activated, the display of the Clearmike will give a notification that the alert has been sent. Your system is shipped with the Clearmike pre-paired to the system, but if for any reason you need to pair it with a different system, follow this pairing process. From a powered-off state, point the IR transmitter lens on top of the Clearmike toward the system. Press and hold the power mute button for 5 seconds until the talk mute light starts flashing white and blue. Then release the button and let the pairing process finish. The status light on the base station will also begin flashing to indicate it is searching for a device to be paired. Once pairing is complete, the light will turn solid. The talk mute light on the microphone will turn white, and the display on the microphone will say, "Pair success," indicating that the pairing is complete and the microphone is ready for operation. With that, you now know everything you need to know to effectively use this powerful tool. If you have any questions, please visit our website or call our toll-free number, and we have a live customer service team available to help. We thank you for taking the time to watch this video and for using your Lightspeed system.